In this installment, we're going to be going over the MLB slate for Saturday, July 12th. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our Saturday, July 12th MLB bet slate. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.2 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you continue to like and comment, that helps the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for our previous video that we had yesterday, we are waiting for 3 games right now. White Sox didn't come through, Tigers didn't come through, but we can still finish over 500. We're waiting on the under on Pirates Twins, the over on Rangers Astros, which is currently at 8, and we need 8.5, and then Angels money line as well to close things out. So we'll see how that goes, and then we can hopefully finish over 500. For this one, we're going to be bringing more fire for you guys. If you want to sign up for that Patreon and get locked and loaded in the group chat that we got over here that goes off 24/7, please continue to click that link provided down below, and you're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. In the Camden Yards here, we have the Baltimore Orioles 43-50 going against the Miami Marlins 42-51. Pitching matchup here: Jansen Junk 3-1 and with a 3.12 ERA, going up against Trevor Rogers 2-0 with a 1.57 ERA. Current odds for this one: Orioles -160 with the comeback of the Marlins at a +135. Total runs set at 9. Public bet percentage here: 90% of the bets, 91% of the money towards the Orioles. For the total runs, 89% of the bets, 90% of the money towards the over 9. And the Baltimore Orioles won the first game of the series 5-2. So impressive win there. Looking at this pitching matchup right here: Jansen Junk, fairly new starter for them. They've been stretching him out to take longer innings. He was a bullpen guy, and now he is going around 5 to 6 innings in majority of his starts here. But he has some home road splits. Much worse on the road, and this game's going to be in Baltimore. 4.07 ERA with a 280 batting average, low strikeout rate, 13 strikeouts only in 24 innings. That's not good. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, it's not really power that he's given up, and it's not really walks. It's hits to lefties here. So lefties are really taking full advantage of him. 311 batting average, 1.50 whip. Regression versus lefties with that xFIP, and regression versus righties as well. Right now, he's supposed to be pitching worse to both of them. So definitely bad news here for the Miami Marlins with Jansen Junk on the mound, and definitely positive news for Baltimore Orioles. For Trevor Rogers, he has been outstanding so far for the Baltimore Orioles in his little short stint that he's had. He's only thrown for 28 innings, and he's been stellar here. Very stellar, limiting runs. Is the strikeout number? Strikeouts, he's decent with the strikeout rate. So if we're looking at his home ERA, it's at a 0 because he's only had one game at home. Yeah, one game at home, and that was against Texas, and he went 8 innings. Phenomenal baseball with 4 strikeouts. But looking at his overall numbers, that's what you get. You're getting all your numbers from that. But overall, let's see if we see any blemishes. Low home run per 9. The strikeout rate is decent at 20% to both righties and lefties. The walk rate to lefties is where you have a cause of concern at 11%. But other than that, average is at 118 to lefties, 179 to righties, and then whip is well below 1. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of him, and I think they can take full advantage of a poor Miami Marlins team here. All right, so this game here, give me the Orioles on the money line, and I think that the Orioles can definitely get to Junk early. So give me the Baltimore Orioles team total over as the secondary play. In Comerica Park here, we have the Detroit Tigers 59-35 going against the Seattle Mariners 48-45. Pitching matchup in this one, George Kirby 3-4 with a 4.22 ERA going up against Casey Mize 9-2 with a 2.63 ERA. Looking at the current odds for this matchup here, we have the Tigers as home favorites minus 130 with the comeback of the Mariners at a plus 110. Total runs set at 9. Public bet percentage here, 82% of the bets, 91% of the money, all over the Detroit Tigers. For the total runs, 90% of the bets, 87% of the money towards the over 8 in the total. Right now, the Tigers shockingly are in a 2-game losing streak right now. Then we have the Mariners just getting swept by the Yankees and bouncing back in game 1 of the series against the Tigers 12-3, beating Tariq Skubal. So that was much needed for the Mariners in that game. Looking at this pitching matchup here for George Kirby on the road, he has struggled 4.98 ERA. In 21 innings, solid strikeout numbers at 24 strikeouts. He's only given up a 225 batting average. So we got to dig a little bit deeper here in his advanced numbers. He's given up a lot to lefties. All right, 2.70 home run per 9, 7% walk rate, 286 batting average, 1.5 whip. So definitely his Achilles heel is lefties. Righties, he's been strong, low home run per 9, great strikeout rate at 32%. Batting average at 192. So the lefties in the Tigers lineup, that's going to be Colt Keith, that's going to be Winsel Perez, Riley Green, Zach McKinstry, Parker Meadows. So they got a decent amount of lefties there that can definitely get to George Kirby. That's going to be their avenue for a win. Casey Mize, on the other hand, has been super strong at home for the Detroit Tigers with a 2 ERA. You want better strikeout numbers, 29 strikeouts in 36 innings, but that average is phenomenal at 217. If we're looking at his advanced numbers, he is giving up some power to righties, 1.13 home run per 9, only 13% strikeout rate. You want better numbers from there. 258 average is solid, 1.19 whip versus righties as well. And then we have a 181 versus lefties and a 0.85 whip. So a little bit of power versus righties and slight amount of average here that's we're seeing against righties, but he has pitched far better at home for the Detroit Tigers in this one. Tigers 2-game losing streak. I think Casey Mize on the mound, that definitely builds confidence in them, and I think they bounce back from this loss of the Mariners 12-3 there. And I'll take the Tigers on the money line in this game. Ultimately, the score, I think that this is going to be a low-scoring environment. So secondary play will be under 8 in the total. Main play, Tigers on the money line. In Oracle Park here, we have the San Francisco Giants 51-43 going up against the LA Dodgers 56-38. Pitching matchup in this one, Shohei Ohtani 0-0 with a 1.50 ERA. Going up against Landon Rupp 6-5 with a 3.39 ERA. Looking at these odds here, we have the Giants as home dogs here. Dodgers minus 145 with the comeback of the Giants at a plus 120. Total run set at 8. Public bet percentage here, 74% of the bets and 56% of the money on the Dodgers here. Sharps are coming in on the Giants. So as you can see, that difference, that discrepancy between the bet percentage for the public and then the sharp money coming in more on the Giants side. Very interesting to see there. Total runs, 82% of the bets, 80% of the money towards the over 8 in the total. All right, now in this pitching matchup here, Shohei Ohtani is going to be the big story in this one, and obviously bettors are going to be going towards him just because they see him as the starting pitcher. But he's only going to be going for a limited amount of innings. They've come out time and time again. This really pretty much is Ohtani's decision, but they already know that they're saving him for the playoffs. So right now, he's just getting a couple innings just to get warmed up. When it gets to October, that's when you're going to see Ohtani get ramped up and go 5, 6, 7 innings when it needs to be, okay? As you can see right here in the news, Ohtani will serve as Dodgers opening pitcher for Saturday's game. The bulk, that's the guy that's going to get bulk of the relief, is Emmett Sheehan. Okay, Emmett Sheehan's going to get majority of the work. Most of his numbers, there's going to be regression coming towards righties and lefties, which isn't a good thing. He is striking out lefties at a 40% rate. That's a positive for him. But we already know that this Dodgers bullpen, with all these injuries, they are bottom of the league. As you can see, bottom 6 in the league bullpen is the Dodgers. And that's their Achilles heel. They can have all the offense in the world, but their pitching has been absolutely putrid this year. Landon Rupp for the San Francisco Giants. Young pitcher here, has been very impressive at home. 1.85 ERA, 39 innings, only 28 strikeouts. He's not really a strikeout guy, but he is getting outs at a nice clip. 234 batting average. If we're looking at advanced numbers, he's not giving up any power at all. 0 home runs to righties and lefties. 11% walk rate to lefties. We got to watch out for that. But other than that, it's 282 batting average against righties, so that's an avenue for them to attack. 189 versus lefties with the average and a 1.09 whip as well. Other than those numbers, I'm not too concerned with Landon Rupp. I think he can deal with this lineup here and how strong he has been at home. I have full confidence in him. I think the Giants can take full advantage of the Dodgers bullpen that is absolutely bad this year. So I think there's a ton of value with the Giants on the money line. To play it safe, we'll take the Giants plus 1.5 as the main play. Secondary play, go for it. Giants on the money line. In American Family Field, we have the Milwaukee Brewers 53-40 going against the Washington Nationals 38-55. Looking at the pitching matchup here, we have Shinosuke Agasawara 0-1 with a 13.50 ERA going against Brandon Woodruff, one of their elite pitchers here, coming back from injury for the Milwaukee Brewers. He's 1-0 with a 1.50 ERA. Looking at the odds for this one, we have the Brewers as huge home favorites, -250, with the comeback on the Nationals at a +200. Total run set at 8.5. Public bet percentage here, 95% of the bets, 94% of the money towards the Brewers on the money line. For the total, 72% of the bets, 74% of the money towards the over 8.5 in the total. In the first game of the series, Milwaukee destroyed the Nationals 8-3 in that one. Looking at the pitching matchup here, we have Shinosuke here. He only had one start. Japanese pitcher, lefty, in that one game against the Boston Red Sox. The reason why he has a really bad ERA is because they hopped all over him. 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 home run in that one. So we really don't have much information on him. Will he continue to be a gas can? That's what we're hoping for here, going against the Milwaukee Brewers bats, who are definitely formidable. But it's mainly me banking on the side of Brandon Woodruff. In his one start so far this year, coming back, 6 innings, 8 strikeouts. We wanted to make sure that he kept that dominance that he had in 2023, and he was. And as you see, look at the 2023 numbers: 1.15 ERA at home, 37 strikeouts, 31 innings. This man is really, really talented and really good. Very high strikeout numbers, super low average, 161 to righties, 182 to lefties. Phenomenal numbers what we've seen out of Brandon Woodruff, and a very insane strikeout number against righties at 36%, and that's what we're banking on here. All right, so love the Brewers in this one. Give me the Brewers -1.5 as the main play. Secondary play will be the Brewers. Well, I think it's going to go. Well, they would have to single-handedly score, so I would just keep it safe with Brewers team total over. I think they can definitely get towards the Nationals starting pitcher and bullpen. In Daikin Park here, we have the Houston Astros 55-38 going against the Texas Rangers 46-48. Pitching matchup in this one, we have Jacob deGrom 9-2 with a 2.29 ERA going up against Framber Valdez here 10-4 with a 2.90 ERA. Current odds for this stellar matchup here: Astros are home favorites -130 with the comeback of the Rangers at a +110. Total runs at a 6.5. for the public bet percentage, 76% of the bets, 58% of the money towards the Houston Astros. We have more sharp money coming in on the Texas Rangers in this game. All right, interesting to see. Total runs, 87% of the bets, 89% of the money towards the over 6.5 in the total. Right now, the first matchup is going towards the Rangers 7-3, and that's in the bottom of the 8th. All right, so it's looking like Rangers are going to steal game 1. We'll see what happens in game 2 with these two aces on the mound. Jacob deGrom, 2.72 ERA on the road, 181 batting average, insane strikeout number, 56 strikeouts in 46 innings. So we're looking at his advanced numbers. We do have to watch out for lefties here. 1.57 home run per 9, but a 38% strikeout rate. So it's either he's striking them out the majority of the time or giving up a home run. Slightly, but there's progression against lefties. He's supposed to be getting even better versus lefties. That's a positive sign there. Versus righties, low numbers, home run per 9. Walk rate is at 8%, so he does give up some walks to righties, but 200 average and a 1.08 whip. Framber Valdez at home, one of the aces here, next to Hunter Brown, that's been phenomenal for the Houston Astros. After the slow start here for this team, they've really turned it on with their pitching, and the bats have slowly awakened as well. So that's the positive sign here for Houston Astros and Framber Valdez. But we got solid numbers here on both sides, okay? This game is telling me under, all right? This is similar to Twins and Pirates with Paul Skeens and Joe Ryan. This is a similar game here where I think we got a pitcher's duel. Both of these strong aces will go far into the game and keep this a low-scoring environment. I'm not afraid of this under 6.5. Love that plus money as the main play. Secondary play, I would go with the Houston Astros on the money line, but we're keeping it with the total. Love the under 6.5 as the main play. That's going to be our breakdown for the Saturday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We'll definitely debate about that down below in the comment section. If you guys want to get locked and loaded for the Patreon, all right, click on that link provided down below. You're getting full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. It is not just me in that community. It's people in there putting up plays, going over analysis as well 24/7. Click on the link, get fully involved. This your boy, Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.